Hello there everyone and welcome to Z Mastery. Today in this video I'm just going to show you exactly how you can create a complete, fully responsive food ordering website using HTML, CSS and JavaScript from scratch. Before directly jump right into the design part, let me show you the features of this website that we gonna be designing right now in this video. Alright everyone, as you can see from my computer screen, this is the web page that we are going to design right now in this video. Take a look. As you can see here, we have the logo on the left side, and we have different navigation menu links right here, having a beautiful hovering effect on the middle right here. And also we have a cart icon right here. Take a look. And we have a search button right here. And then we have a login form right here. When I click this icon right here, this login form will pop up. Take a look. Here we have the web page. Yes. You see? So now, when I click this home navigation menu, it redirects you to the home page of the website with having a smooth scrolling animation, right? Here we have the home page, having a beautiful call to action button right here. When I click this service navigation menu, it redirects you to the service page of the website. When I click this products navigation menu, it redirects you to the product page of the website right here. You see, here we have. Take a look. Here we have, right? So now again, when I click this category navigation menu, it redirects you to the products category page, just like this one. Having a beautiful hover over effect. You see? Awesome. Again, when I click this review navigation menu, it redirects you to the testimonial section of the web page. Here we have the testimonial section. You see? After that, we are going to create the blog page of the website. So when I click this blogs navigation menu, it redirects you to the blog page of the website. Here we have the blog page. You see? Yes. When I click this contact navigation menu, here we have the contact section of the web page right here. Name entry field, email entry field, and phone number, as well as text area field right here. Not only this, we have the footer section having a beautiful hover over effect right here. You see, it will have a smooth animation just like this one. Here we have the contact page. When I click this review, here we have the review section of the web page. When I click this blog navigation menu, here we have category, here we have and product, here we have service, the service that we are going to offer, here we have, and the home navigation. When I click this home navigation menu, here we have. After that, as you can see here, we have a cart icon. When I click this cart icon right here, here we have the cart page. You see? Yes. When I click this search icon right here, here we have search area field right here. When I click this user icon, here we have the login form right here. The best part is this website is fully responsible for any device. Let me show you. Here we have. Take a look. You see? Yes. Here we have, when I click this toggle menu, here we have different navigation menu links right here. We have a category. Yes. Again, when I click these blogs, We have a blogs page right here. And when I click this service, here we have service section. And when I click this review, here we have a review section. You have customer review section, and here you have category section right here, and here you have product section. Here we have service section. Now let me decrease the width of the screen right here. Take a look. Yes, till now it is fully responsive. Yes, cool, right? So, if this sound is interesting, what are you waiting for? Sit on your comfort zone, take a cup of coffee, and then enjoy the show. Oh, wait, before that, jump right into the video. If you are new here, consider subscribing and press the notification bell icon, since more incredible contents are on the way. Now, without further ado, let's jump right into the design part. So to start this project, first we need to have a project folder. I've just already prepared this project folder right here for the web. Inside this project folder, we have index.html document right here, and we have CSS folder as well. Inside this CSS folder, we have style.css document right here, and we have JS folder right here. Inside this JS folder, we have script.js document. And then lastly, we have images folder right here. Inside this images folder, we have different images that we are going to use to design this amazing food ordering website right here. Here we have different foods. Alright, so now what we are going to do is we are going to open this project folder inside my code editor. I'm just going to use VS Code as a code editor, right? You can use any code editor as you want. So now open folder. Here we have the folder that we are going to open. Yes, like I said before, inside this project folder, we have index.html document right here. We have just added the basic HTML document right here, and also we have style.css document right here. Again, inside this style.css document, we have just added the basic property value pair right here, and we have just added the color that we are going to use. And then again, we have just added this font family right here. We have a color right here. We have a color variable right here, you see? And we have a universal selector right here. So for the universal selector, margin 0, padding 0, and box sizing right here, border box. We have font family and outline none, text decoration none. And we have an HTML element selector. For this font size, let me remove this font size. 62.5%, and for the body, line height 1.5 rim, scroll behavior smooth, and scroll padding top for rim, and we have a background color, universal background color right here. And again, what we are going to do is we are going to link this style.css document with that of the basic HTML document right here using this link tag inside the head element right here. Take a look. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to link this script.js document with that of this basic HTML document. So using script tag right here, we have a JS folder, we have script.js file. Yes. Now, as you can see here we have the font that we are going to use. To find this font family, what we are going to do is head over on Google search bar and find fontsgoogle.com. Yes, here we have. Take a look, fontsgoogle.com, and find any font family that you interested in. For me, I'm just going to use Poppins. So Poppins, here we have. Then click this call to action button, get font, and then get embedded code right here. Take a look. And then what we are going to do is we are going to select the style of the font right here. Yes. Now what we are going to do is we are going to click this radio button right here, import, and then copy this and paste right here. It's simple, right? Yes. Having this, let me try whether it's working or not. Let's say, let me use h1 element right here. Welcome to food ordering website, and now open this with live server. Here we have. Yes, it's working. Alright, so now the last setup that we need to have is font awesome CDN link. So come over here and CDN font awesome. This font awesome enables us to use different icons that we are going to use to make this web page attractive. So here we have the font awesome CDN link. When I click this link right here we have. So now what we are going to do is we are going to copy this link tag right here and then come over here and paste right here. And now remove this, it's not necessary. Yes, so now we can be able to access different icons that enables us to make this web page attractive. Now let's get right into the design part. First, we are going to design this navigation bar right here. As you can see here, this navigation bar right here, as you can see here, this navigation bar have three parts. We have the logo part, we have navigation menu part, and we have different icons right here. So we need to divide this into three. So first we need to have a comment right here. We need to have a header element. So inside this header element, we need to have a div element having a class name. Let's say logo right here. Yes. And here we have. Inside this element have a class name logo. We need to find this cart icon. So to find this cart icon, head over fontawesome.com and then over this search bar, I can find this cart icon right here. So here we have the cart, the shopping cart button right here. So now when I click this, Here we have the link right here. So now copy this and then paste right here. And then after that, we need to have a span element, let's say, and we need to have a text right here. Good. That's it. And then for this, we need to have a home, the about, and I'm just going to add it offline, right? Here we have the navigation menu link right here. We have the home navigation menu link, we have the service navigation menu link, products, categories, review, blog, and contact. And then outside of this div element, we need to have another div element having a class name, let's say icons right here. And then we need to have different icons. Yes, let's say we need to have search icons. As you can see here, we need to have this cart icon, we need to have this search icon, and we need to have this user icon right here. So, like I said before, to find this icon, head over fontawesome.com and find any icon that you interested in. Let's say I'm just going to interested in for the search icon. Find the search icon, simply come over here and type search text right here. Let's say free, and here we have search icon right here. So copy this and then copy this HTML element right here and come over here. Here we have, yes, as you can see here, let me remove for the time being, it's not necessary, right? And we have a search icon, we have a shopping cart icon, and we have a login, a user icon right here. So now, again, open this inside live server right here. We have this, right? Yes, that's good. So now, this is the HTML part for the navigation bar. So now, it's better to style using cascading style sheet. Now, let's jump right in. Alright, here we have style.css. So now, to understand what the live change will looks like, let me divide my computer screen into two parts, right? Yes, here we have. And now to style this, here we have a header class selector. Here we have a header element having a class name header. Using this header class selector, let me add some property value pair right here. Position should be fixed top 0 and left 0 with 100%. We have a background color white and we are going to use this box shadow. Take a look. Here we have a box shadow right here, a color variable right here, we have a variable right here, we have CSS variable right here. So my box shadow CSS variable is, here is it. So box shadow here we have padding one rim from top and bottom and 7% from left and right. Now let me remove this, and when I save, take a look. Here we have. Yep. Yes, that's it. And now to make it on the same row, we are going to use a special CSS property, which is flex property. So display, flex, align items, center, justify content, space between, and then z index 1000 or whatever you want. For the time being, let me remove this z index, is not necessary, right? Yes, here we have, right? Take a look. Here we have on the same row. Now, let me style this logo. To style this logo, we have a class selector logo right here. And using this class selector logo, let me add some property value pair. Again, display flex, align item center, text decoration, none. Yes, it's the link. So we have a color right here. We are going to use, we have font size 24 pixel, font weight bold, and margin right 20 pixel. And then let me first, for the time being, let me comment out this. Yes, here we are. Take a look. Now let me change the color for this text right here. To change the color for this text, we have this text is embedded inside this span element right here. So using descendant selector, logo class selector right here and span right here, we are going to change the color right here. Yes, here we have the color for the logo. We have just finished the style for this logo right here. And now let me style this navbar navigation menus right here. So using this class selector navbar, we are going to add some property value pair. Yes, as always, display flex, and then list style should be none. Yes, margin 0 and padding 0. Take a look. Alright, so now again using this anchor element selector, let me add some property value pair. Yes, text transform capitalize margin right should be 20 pixel and text decoration again none. Yes, since it's a link right here and text transform capitalize, this makes this text the first letter for this navigation menu should be capitalized, right? And font size 1.2 rem and color we have this and transform transition. Let me remove this, it's necessary. And when I save, here we have the live change right here. Now let me add a hover over effect using a pseudo class selector hover right here. So color we have primary color right here. Take a look. Here we have primary color and when I save, yes, that's good. So now let me add a smooth transition. So to add a smooth transition while hovering the mouse over this navigation menu link, we are going to use transition color. We have 0.3 second is. Yes. So have yes, that's good. So now we have just finished the styling for these navigational menu links. Now let's jump right into to style these icons right here. So to style these icons, we have this icon class selector right here. Using this class selector, let me add some property value pair. As always, display flex, list style none, and margin 0. Yes, yes, here we have. And now, again, using, oh, let me change this into anchor element since it should be a link. And let me change again this into anchor element. And now change it. Yes. So now, here we have a link. So using this anchor element selector, let me add some property value here. We need to change the background right here, light white, light color right here. We have a light color. We have a color variable right here. And then text decoration and color we have a font size 60 pixel, margin right 20 pixel, and we have a transition since it should be a smooth transition and padding 10 pixel and we're going to add again a hovering effect. So we have this color right here. So now when I save, take a look. Here we are, right? Yes, beautiful. So now let me add over here cursor pointer. Cursor pointer, right? Take a look. Yes, that's good. Awesome. Alright everyone, so now we have just finished the navigation bar section for this food ordering website. Now let's jump right into to design the home page of this food ordering website. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Alright, so to design the home page, let me add a comment over here. Let's say home section. Here we have, so now we're going to create a section element, have a class name, let's say section home, and an ID value will be home, right? Yes, that's it. Inside this section element, we need to have a div element having class name, let me say content. Inside this div element, we need to have an h3 element right here, h3 element, and again, we need to have a paragraph element, and we need to have a call to action button. We have an anchor element right here. Yes. So to save your time, it's better to add each offline, right? Yes, here we have. So to make this, what we are going to do is we are going to add a reusable style right here. Take a look. We need to add reusable reusable style. So here we have section element. Here we have section element, padding to rim from top and bottom, and 9% from left and right. You see, let's say over here, the index 1000. So now to design this home section, we are going to use this home class selector right here, and using this home class selector, let me add some property value pair right here, display flex, align items, center, justify content, space between, and gap 1.53. After that, what we are going to do is we are going to add a background image, right? So background image, we're going to use this URL right here, and here we have the image, right? So now this image is found inside this images folder right here. Take a look. We have home bg.jpg, right? After that, when I save, nothing is happened, right? And then background size cover, background position center, min height 100, viewport height. So when I save, yes, still now nothing is displayed. But here we have the text. What is the reason behind the scene? URL images. Yes, we have background size cover, background position center, width 100%, padding top 25%. Let me remove this padding top and padding bottom. And then let me save. Still now nothing is displayed, right? What is the reason behind the scene? And let's say min height 100 viewport height. Yes, here we have the image, right? And now let me style this text right here. So to style this text, we need to have this class selector right here, since this text is embedded inside a div element have a class name content. So using this class selector content, Let me add some property value here. Text align center and width 50%. Cool, that's it. Now using this element selector h3 and this paragraph element, let me add some property value here. We have font size, rem, text transform, capitalize, color. We have a color right here. Yes. And then we are going to style the text which is found inside this span element right here. We are going to change the text color. So to change the text color, we have color right here. We are going to use this color variable right here. And then when I save and refresh the web page, take a look. So here we have. Now let me style this paragraph. To style this paragraph, we have paragraph element, font size 1.5 rem. We have a color right here, padding from top and bottom. Here we have, and line height 1.5 rem. Yes. So when I save and refresh, and now let me style these buttons right here using this btn class selector, right? So btn display line block, region 1 rem, and border radius 5 pixel. Background, we are going to use this background color. Primary color, we have text color right here, we have font size, we have padding from top and bottom, and 3 rem left and right, 1 rem and 3 rem respectively. Cursor pointer, text decoration, and text transform capitalize. Transition, we need to have a smooth transition. All right, take a look. Here we have a nice button right here. Now let me add hovering effect using this pseudo class selector hover. We're going to change the background color right here. Take a look. Awesome, right? Yes. Here we go. Now, what we are going to do is come over here and we are going to, instead of min height, we are going to add padding from top and bottom. Padding top. Let's say 20 rem, and padding bottom, let's say 10 rem. Yes, that's it. Awesome, right? Alright, here we have the home section. Now we are going to jump right into to create the service section of the web page just like this one. Without further ado, let's jump right in.